What? What do you want to say?
In a sense, he's making sense, right? I mean, maybe not to everybody else, but to me, I'm listening.
I want to take this opportunity to tell the people that thought I was going to be wrong and we were going to be underneath 23 Friday end of day. Your grandmother smokes dicks in hell, your sister has foot fungus, and your wife looks like a fucking whale. So other than that, and go fuck your mother, because
He's pretty good, brother. I mean, if you don't know anything, he sounds legit, right? Would you trust him?
Yeah,
Oh,
I would.
she would trust him.
Just because.
the entire picture. But as far as us, the rules were put in effective immediately. And you can see, now some people are saying, no, it's not, it's still going forward. No, the comments are going forward.
They have to, if it gets pushed through, but look, they could do some immediate shit.
I don't even want to talk about AMC this weekend. It's completely fucking stupid. I think anybody that does anything, anybody that talks about AMC this weekend on YouTube is a fucking, I mean, like, no joke. I mean, for real, it's Momoism.
Momoism, that's it.
It's done.
It's done.
That being said,
It's done. It's done.
So it is really early in the morning right now, and my voice is definitely going. So I hope you guys can bear with me for this whole video, but I thought it was important that I got up and made this before things kick off tomorrow morning for the week we are about to have with AMC and A.P.E. Now I know there's still a lot of confusion and misinformation out there, and a lot of things still haven't been cleared up, and hopefully over the next couple of days before the actual transformation has been made, that we can clarify a few more things. But I do want to talk about two specific topics tonight. First and foremost, all the FUD that was spread over the weekend. I want to get into that for a minute and just give you a little background on exactly how much experience Lou has on Wall Street. Because if we're going to be making some financial decisions off of this man's word, it's probably wise to get an understanding of how much knowledge and insight he has. How many years he worked there, where did he work? And I also want to talk about the one thing it seems like no one wants to talk about, but the one bearish scenario that I can't get out of my head, and I'm going to bring it up tonight because I want to see the feedback and hear from you guys what you think, because I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet. But before we do any of that and get way too far ahead of ourselves,
cue the speeder. This is the way.
good morning, beautiful people. Guys, what's going on? It is Monday, August 15th, 2022. And I said in the intro, we're going to talk about Lou a little bit. We're going to give a little bit of his background. We're going to go through some of the court documents just to verify that everything I'm saying is correct. And I've also put links down in the description in case you want to look them up for yourself, which you guys know I always recommend you guys do. You know, sometimes you just can't make this stuff up. So right now it's about 3:45 in the morning East Coast time. And I just noticed he just dropped another video. So let's just take a quick listen to what his current situation is.
Rules on how we're playing this. What am I supposed to do? Just fucking stand here and get fucking smacked around? No, he changed the rules. He changed the rules, and I have to win. It's inside of me. I have to do this. That's just my nature. So AMC, everything stays the same. As far as calling plays, somebody asked me today, how do I look at play? How do I look at the numbers? Whatever, short time, like play coming in and out.
I take a look at where the stock is at, where it's been at the last day or two. I take a look at the all-time high within, not like all-time high like 5 fucking years ago. All-time high like within the last year or so. I take a look at what's going on as far as like the, the daily volume. And then I try to get a more or less a price somewhere in the middle where it's been averaging out. And I go, okay, it's going to spike up again to that amount and I'm going to be out. I'm going to in and out. You do that 2 times a week. Every week, you're fucking doing it. You're doing it. Your money's growing. You're rolling it over. You're taking a couple of calls and eventually you're going to put major puts. Hey, you're going to make a lot of fucking money.
Just so you guys know, I believe it's upwards of 95% of day traders. Fact.
Now, the next 2 or 3 days, I'm just going to run it and make the profit. Because everything I told you from these days going forward, that they have no money, they have no shares, and they're fucked. This is why APE was introduced, to save the other side. It was nothing to do with us. It's to save the other side. What you have to do, I'm just telling you, I'm going to stay in regular AMC, regular whatever.
He doesn't get it. Just doesn't get it.
I'm probably even going to disappear for a couple of days to let everything play out without my voice saying anything. And then let's see what happens on the other side. Because I'm going to be busy making moves. So like I said to you, this week I'm in AMC. I'm not going to participate in APE. I'm going to stay in regular AMC, regular whatever. I'm probably even going to disappear for a couple of days to let everything play out without my voice saying anything. I'm still with you, motherfuckers. I will still call things out if they're dangerous. I will try to explain it the best I can. I will call up people that I know that know more than me and put it out there.
No, please. No, we don't need that, Lou. No, don't call anyone. Just do what you said you're going to do. Take a couple of days off and relax. You had the right idea.
I think people forget one simple thing.
It was us against them. When it starts to becoming us against all of us, that's when the real dilution happens. Because you never knew how much power you had to hit multiple plays. You motherfuckers could have been beyond rich by now. I stuck with you, motherfuckers.
Oh, so now it's our fault. I don't know about you guys, but this sounds a little narcissistic to me. Just a bit.
Motherfuckers throughout this entire thing, and I'm still with you. You just don't know your fucking power. That's not my fault. That is your fault. I told you. You have the power to move markets. When you motherfuckers finally realize that, that'll be a beautiful thing.
Giant hugs. All right. That's enough of that. Now, I'm sure there's a good majority of you guys out there right now who know what Lou's charges are all about, what he was indicted for, what he pled guilty to. If you don't, it's bank and wire fraud. It was a second count of 3. And this document here kind of rehashes through a lot of that and some of the things that he went through that he's talked about a million times. None of that's important. There's 2 sentences in this document that are important. The first is that he moved around frequently in the early 2000s. By 2011, he had settled down in the DR with his wife and started a family and a home. But you go down just a little bit in the page, the next paragraph, it says he had worked in consulting, promoting, and web design since 1998. But in the DR, he at last had a separate office. He bought desks, file cabinets, phones, and computers to support his business. Now, I don't know where things went wrong with Lou and how he ended up 80 grand in the hole through this fraud case. But he was running his own business, and clearly it states here, and this is a court document, Lou has no mention here of anything to do with finance, stocks, Wall Street, anything. Nothing. 1998, he started his own web design and consulting and promoting business. So by Lou's own admission, for the past 2 decades, he has had almost zero contact with Wall Street itself. He hasn't been doing any business in it since 1998. We know at least 1998 with how much the market has changed in the last 20 years. Do you still have confidence that Lou has some connections on Wall Street that have been keeping him up to par with what's going on with AMC, and they are letting him know that this is a bad move? I don't know who he's talking to, what people they are.
And I know other people say that. That's really bullshit. Look at you, other people, I don't know who they talk to. I know who the fuck I talk to. And they talk to me, and I don't even know why, because I'm not a fucking smart person. I'm a street guy too, and a tech guy. We put things together, and at the end of the day, I said it this week, in the 4s to 5. Next week, 5 to 6. Week after that, what are we going to be, 7 to 8? Fuck, what is this? What is this? We're on the threshold now. People looking at me like, well, who are you talking to? It's a little me. Anyway, my thing is this. Monday, Tuesday, they got to buy back. So they could have avoided this catastrophe. But that's what.
But I do know for a fact, according to this paperwork, Lou worked in web design, consulting, and advertising. And half the time, it was fraudulent activity that he was doing. So why would we think he was ever on Wall Street during that time? And, that's a judgment call for each individual person to make. I know I'm sticking through to see how this thing plays out. Look, guys, there's only one of two ways this is going to go. Adam Aron's going to pork us after he releases APE. Or he's going to wait to see if we can flush out some shorts, possibly squeeze, and he can make some money as well. I've heard many people talking about, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Yeah, it's kind of like that a little bit. But I've been patient this long. I don't see what another week is going to bother me. So the question I want to pose to you guys down in the comments, do you have any fear of Adam Aron sticking it to retail? Do you think he's more afraid of retail than retail is of him? Do you think we have a mutual understanding that this was the way things were going to go down from the start? What are your personal feelings right now on the relationship between the CEO and the community? Please let me know down in the comments, and I will get to them as soon as I can, hopefully this afternoon. Help around that. Guys, if you get a chance to help out the algo by just hitting that like button on your way out, that would be amazing. You guys have been doing a fantastic job of it. It was as of recent, so thank you. And look, if it doesn't happen then either, that doesn't mean it's over. Will I be frustrated? Yeah. Will it suck? Yeah. Will I sell? Probably not. But if I do, you guys will be the first to know. All right, guys, it's getting really early in the morning, and my voice is going by the minute. I'm so sorry about the voice, but I want to make sure that anyone who is thinking about doing something drastic today, based off Lou versus Sesame Street, because he was never on Wall Street, just want to get that information, and you do with it what you like, but better have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. All right, guys, love all you so much. I'm going to hit the sack, but I'll be up in a little while. Real quick, and check on AMC. We are in pre-market at 24.15, down a percentage point. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. As always, thank you for all the likes, the views, the comments, the new subscribers, my OGs. I appreciate each and every one of you. We are here to break the wheel. This is A.P.E. Nation out in Massalorian.